Hey guys, what's up? And tonight, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have two different streams tonight. And I'm probably wondering, why are we going to have two different streams? Well, we're going to do Picture Day 2016 on November 10th. And then later on, oh no, wait. Right now, we're going to look at some housing authorities in my area and some Morton's Ferry too. And we're just going to look at some housing authorities here. And then later on tonight, in the second live stream, we're going to do Picture Day 2016. Okay, we're going to talk about that since I've gained some more subscribers from Pittsburgh. Okay. Now, before we get started on it, I have two announcements, really important announcements I have to make. First one is that we are at 298 subscribers, which means we're almost to our goal. So if you guys could kindly, tell your friends or your family about my channel. Tell them to subscribe. That would be great. I have noticed that happening ever since the last time we were together. And we also got 180,000 views. So I want to thank everyone for that. And actually, how we got that is because of that video right there. All these Teletubby magical event videos are getting us over like thousands of views. So I think I'm going to start uploading more of those videos, because those are really going to help with my subscribers and my views. So let's go ahead and I'm already sharing this with everyone. Okay. I thought I was sharing, but I forgot that I was. Yeah, we have 122 views on this video right here. I don't know why we have 2 dislikes. This is actually some pretty cool content right here. And yeah. This is a extra long video. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done on my TX10. This lasts about 12 minutes, but it's actually pretty funny though. It's got over 122,000 views, which got me to 180,000 views right here. Okay, so I want to thank all of you guys for that 180,000 views and for getting us up to 300 subscribers as soon as possible. I know we're going to get there. We only have 2 more left, so do your thing, guys. Tell your friends and family about my channel and tell them to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Okay? All right. And then the other news is that I'm pretty sure most of you guys have ever heard of the Sears at the Southern Park Mall, right? Well, I just found out yesterday that the Sears in the Southern Park Mall, wait for it, I think you guys know what I'm going to say. Yep, that's right. They're going out of business on sometime in July, in the middle of July. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store, even though I don't live up there. I live in Toronto. In the next 2 months, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to do a tour. Okay? And I might buy a fixture too from that store. The store itself, because it is an old store. It was older than my Sears. That store opened in like 1968, I think, or was it 1969? And it's been around Boardman for, quite a long time, ever since the mall opened in 1970. Probably 1970 or 19, I don't know. It was probably 1969 when Sears opened, and then a year later the mall opened. So, yeah. So I'm really going to try and get a fixture there, and maybe buy that Coca-Cola thing I saw when I was there that day back in September of 2017 on September 4th. And then along with that, I'm going to do a store tour, like I said. And I'm going to let you guys vote on this, okay? While I am doing the store tour, for a bonus, at the end of the store tour of the Sears in the Southern Park Mall, should I or not, now listen, should I or not take a quick ride on the freight elevator to conclude the store tour? Because the freight elevator is all original to the store. Should I take a ride on it after I'm done with the store tour? Or should I try and get permission first, maybe? Or maybe not even mess with it at all. What do you guys think I should do? I got 2 watching here. What do you guys think I should do? Sears is closing in the Southern Park Mall in Boardman, Youngstown. And before they close in mid-July, I am going to go up there, maybe buy a fixture and that Coca-Cola thing, and do a store tour. But I want to know if it would be okay if I took a quick spin on the freight elevator before they close. You know, just ride up to 2 and then back down. Because it has an Epic motor on it. And it's all original to the building. You know what? I think we're going to do it. Because it'd be pretty cool to you guys. You guys have never seen the freight elevator at Sears before in Center Park Mall. It's all original. And I rode it when I was really little. When I was only 12. It has a front and rear opening on it. It's really old. So, we will take a ride on that part of the store tour at the end, because nobody's ever done that before during a store tour. Rode a freight elevator. Oh, except for the Macy's and South Shore Plaza. Someone did that. IE Escalators did that. And I think there was some other guy, too, who filmed the freight elevator at a Sears in some other mall in, like, Iowa or something. So, yeah, we're going to take a ride on the freight elevator during the store tour. If possible, I'll try and get permission first. But if not, I think it'd be okay, because other people will be buying fixtures, and I'll need to use the freight elevator to get them downstairs. So, yeah, I think we're going to do that. So that'll be pretty cool. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the Sears in the Southern Park Mall really quick before we get into the housing authorities here. These housing authorities are going to be in Jefferson County, you know, Belmont, Hancock, that sort of thing. I just found out this news yesterday that the Sears is closing down in mid-July at Southern Park Mall. I know you film their strange dreams if you're watching this, and you're probably. I just found this out yesterday too. You know. I don't want my root beer float in there. Okay, where is it? It's dry-powered hydraulic, by the way, like the passenger elevator, the freight elevator. Sears in Southern Park Mall in Boardman, Youngstown area. That's funny. But it's nice, though. Oh, man. Okay. Here it is. Here's Sears. Okay, here we are at Sears in Southern Park Mall. And yes, they are closing in July, mid-July. So, why don't we go ahead and take a tour of the store from the photos I took on September 4th. And I'll do this again in 2 months, like I said. Okay? Look at the escalators, too. Yeah, I just found out this news yesterday, and I was pretty disappointed from what I heard. Because I've been going to the store ever since I was just a little kid. Probably ever since I was only 5 or something. And, you know, I didn't ride the freight elevator then. But another time when I actually looked at the freight elevator when I was only 8, but I didn't ride it. When I was only about 8, I went into the stock room when I was 8, and I just opened the door and then I closed it and I sent it back down, and an alarm sound when I pushed the button for one. So, yeah, that was when I was 8. And I remember just looking at it. I didn't ride it. But here's an escalator. It's all blue hand railings. It's pretty neat. There's the elevator sign. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I wanted to tell you guys that I saw the new Rural King at the Beaver Valley Mall, and the elevator and the escalators are still there, but they're not for public use anymore. They're blocked off. So that's a good thing. Wonder what they'll do with this elevator right here when they close the store and redevelop the mall. Will they rip it out, or will they modernize it, or what? Hey, if they're going to modernize it, I know somebody who wants parts from it. There are your buttons. Or both elevators, actually. Especially the freight elevator. See, that this was probably painted. There's the cab. This thing's so old. It's like 49 years old. Almost 50 years old. 1 second, I know what I gotta do. Yeah, alert everybody that I was doing a stream. This stream's not gonna be too long. Right here, it's only gonna be about maybe an hour or so. Let's see who joins. So there's a cab. It's a really old elevator, 49 years old, like I said. Here's your up and your down lantern. Here's your Montgomery down there. This is a Montgomery Kone. 1 and 2, or just maybe a Montgomery, I don't know. Yeah, it's a Montgomery Kone. This kind of reminds you of the elevator that's Sears in Sarasota, Florida. There's a Sears in Sarasota, Florida. I think it's. And this elevator kind of reminds me of it, the front of it at least. But it doesn't have those parallelogram fixtures on it, though. Like, the freight elevator does, not this elevator, though. I don't know why the Sears are modernizing their elevators like this. Maybe it's for ADA reasons, or I don't know. I know they leave the freight elevators original most of the time, at least. Your buttons, the textures. We already saw this, but I'm just going over it again because they're closed. We're going to go right behind these doors right here in June, for sure. We're going to walk past that shelf right there and all the way to the end of that hallway right there where that beauty is over there. You guys see that beauty over there? That's right. Over there where my arrow is, it's a big lift in the store that nobody really gets to ride in. Well, if you work there, then that's different. If you work for Kone or something, then that's different too, or you're the same inspector. But you're white tea. But if you're just going to be somebody who, just sneaks in there and rides it, Youngstown is strict. Their rules, their laws, I know. So maybe there's a reason why I'm not going in there, right? That is not another elevator. But yeah, this store is closing. And so I do want to do a store tour and buy a fixture ride on the elevator, the other elevator in the store. And that's what the front of it looks like from the mall. It is a really old Sears. Trust me. It opened in 1969 or 1970. 49 years old almost is Sears, along with the mall. Yeah, it's going to say everything must go soon on that front right there. All for the store will say everything must go. Liquidation, that sort of thing. All right. So we're going to look at the housing authorities now. That's just the Sears and the Southern Park Mall. They're closing, like I said, in mid-July, so that's pretty sad. I'll get to go there before then and do some things. All right. So now we are at the first part of our Jefferson County Housing Authority. This is where my one grandmother used to live at until she died in 2004. And in her building, she had something pretty bizarre. And this is what she had in her building. Once it loads here. That's right. Her building had this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Now, this thing is super old. This thing was like put in the 70s or something. And, 1979. And it's really old. They call it an eco elevator. And that thing, like, runs really well, It's an old hydraulic really well. What's wrong with my stream? Am I lagging or something here? Oh, let's see now. How's it doing now? Oh, stream is lagging, but yeah, it's I don't know. But so anyways, yeah, there's the call button right there. There's a black and yellow button, which I find it pretty rare. There's the front of it. There's what the call button looks like when it's not lit up. This is an old ESCO, like I said, IMCO. So there are your buttons right there. 4 stories. 1R is just the backside of one. The 2 button was replaced with a white JL at some point. It's an IMCO elevator. Hold on. See that? There's your indicator. There's some wood right there. There's the back of it. Yeah. IMCO. See? Elevator Maintenance Company. That's what IMCO stands for. It's not EMCO, it's IMCO, or Elevator Maintenance Company. There's the front of it. And then there's a selfie of me by it. Texture. And there's just a view of the shaft. So this is a really old elevator. It's a 4-story hydraulic. It has a beautiful dry-powered hydraulic motor. And it's just amazing. This elevator right here. So that's it for that building right there, Riverside Manor. Yeah, a 1979 IMCO. And the only thing they really did to it was just they replaced the carpet with tile and replaced the safety edge and, installed a door edge. The next elevator we're going to look at is something else that's way older than this elevator right here. We're going to take a look at a 1967, another IMCO elevator. But this one was installed in 1967. If it ever, there we go. We'll even take a look at the other thing too on it. So here's the call button for it. Now, sadly, this does have a beautiful dry-powered motor and the original cab. But look what they did to the car station and haul stations and stuff. That's right. It's been half modernized, but otherwise else, some of the other stuff on it's still original. This was done in '98. If you're wondering what year it was done. Now, these doors have actually been painted twice. This used to be really dark black color, then it was tan, lightish tan, and now it's darkish brown. There's a fire alarm. That's all I was on original. That those fire alarms right there. And there is a hydraulic tank for it right there, which a ThyssenKrupp technician showed me. See, ThyssenKrupp has it. And the Riverside Manor used to be maintained by Miller, and then Schindler got it, and then now Kone has it. ThyssenKrupp has this elevator right here. There's a hydraulic tank right there. I think this may be a Canton elevator, actually. I'm not so sure. Don't get me wrong. This might be a Canton elevator. Why isn't nobody watching? Is that stream lagging or something? So there's your hydraulic tank. There are your buttons. Inside is your indicator. There's the front of it. It's a really old elevator, but they had that thing, some things replaced on it. Work. And that's where the old indicator used to be. And that's just the front of it right there. You know? That's where the old indicator used to be. It probably used to be a Canton elevator. For like, probably because the building fire service is updated or something. I don't know. That's why they probably upgraded some of this thing. Is anybody watching? For you? If we have to do this again later, then that's okay. I understand. Flash you later. Let's see. What Alex says here. Because Alex usually joins us. But maybe he's talking. We're having. But anyways, yeah, it's a beautiful old elevator. But yeah, but now the riverside UV and the top side of it used to be carpet, not tile.